Welcome back everyone. In the first video on blockchain, we learned about business networks, wealth, and markets so that we could understand today's video, which explains blockchain in general and how it's relevant to business. Let's not waste time. Blockchain is a trusted distribution ledger that has a shared set of business processes across all members in a business network. Now that's high level. So what's a ledger, you might be asking? Simply put, transaction logs. The concept of ledgers or ledgering has been around 500 plus years. So whether you're an accountant that's bookkeeping, credits and debits, or a loan shark keeping tabs on people who borrowed money from you, who paid you back, you've used or you've come across ledgers. We're way past leather-bound books your parents' CPA might have used, or the small black books that organized crime used to use, written in code to account for their organization's net worth. The transactions logged in ledgers are basically a transfer of ownership under a set of terms and conditions or contracts. Transactions and contracts go hand in hand. That's important to note. Here's a simple and silly example. If you enjoy my video, I get a thumbs up. If you don't, I get a stern but fair comment on how to improve. The transaction is you watching my video for your time. The contract is a thumbs up if good and comment if bad. Hopefully not the latter. This process, or the old way of ledger upkeep, has proven to be inefficient, expensive, and vulnerable. Inefficient because of duplication. Each party needs to update their ledger. Expensive because it takes time and effort to conduct audits. Working with Wells Fargo, they say it takes about 20% of their time or their staff time for audit-related tasks, just due to the complexity. Lastly, the old method was vulnerable due to fraud or even mistakes. It's really tough to fix mistakes once recorded in the old method of ledger upkeep. With blockchain, members now share a common ledger that's replicated through peer-to-peer technologies. We use privacy services to determine who can see what in the business network. When blockchain is incorporated into a business network, we have consensus, provenance, immutability, and finality. Consensus because we determine who within the business network gets to validate and approve transactions. It's encoded into the blockchain system. Provenance because audit trail of who owns what asset throughout the life cycle is recorded. It's impossible to tamper with when written. So it provides immutability, gaining trust across the network. And finality because once something is committed into blockchain, we all have one source of truth. And now I have to mention this. Think of this as an infomercial to the presentation. A little side note. You've heard of Bitcoin, right? It's important to note that Bitcoin is not blockchain. People get this confused all the time. Bitcoin is an unregulated shadow technology. And with Bitcoin, sometimes you don't know who funds go where. You know, where the funds go to and who they come from. Now, it's true that Bitcoin uses and pioneers blockchain technology, but we're not interested in anonymous business here. With blockchain business, we want to know who we're dealing with, want to prioritize who in our network validates transactions, and finally, we're looking at a broad set of assets, not cryptocurrency. In the next video, we'll dig deeper into the relevancy of blockchain in business. Really get into the fun stuff. Thanks for watching, and peace.